And we are live, back from DR, back from Arizona. Guys, today we're going to cover 5 ways to know how to date financially smart in the end of this year and next year. Let's go! All right, and we're back. Guys, this is a new camera angle. Bill just found it for me. I think I like it way more than the other one. It's definitely a better camera. You feel me? Because I feel like it's more personal. Better visuals. Anyhow, we had a great time in Arizona, especially me getting kicked out. And of course, you know, I'm still trying to figure out why I got kicked out of that event, TPUSA. Hello, your boys answered the question because I don't know why I got kicked out. I heard
dare you?
Through the grapevine why happened for someone up there, but I may save that for like a Zoom call or something like that. Saying it publicly may be a bad thing. But nonetheless, and people are gonna say, oh, Fresh, because of the podcast. No, it wasn't. It was not, because I know that it was not that reason for sure. But nonetheless, we're back. I was also in DR as well with Network, the CEO Network. That was pretty dope. We had a lot of fun there, a lot of good activities, a good speech and all that. Shenanigans. And of course, you know, to be honest with you guys, man, I don't even mind staying in DR, bro. DR was so peaceful. The girls are beautiful. Darker side though. And you know, I actually do appreciate, you know, good weather and, you know, good times. But it's not fun over there. It's just chill. You know, like you're in Miami, you're in New York, you're in Vegas, it's popping, the city's bright, everything's happening. You're like, okay, this is fun, this is lit. It's just chill. I feel like one day in America is 2 days in the Caribbean. But, you know, you need to experience it, guys. It's almost like if you don't do it and experience it yourself, you don't know what I'm saying. Which is fair, but you need to go experience it. Get a passport, niggas, and travel. But fellas, let me say this real quick before we start this show. There were some fights this weekend that were definitely upsets. And one of our friends we know fought Andrew Tate. And I didn't comment on this really online because I was kind of like shook by it. But I'll say this, bro. Win or lose, we still stand by Tate. Obviously, because you guys saw the fight. Most of you saw the fight or clips. And he stepped in the ring. I'll just say that, like, for the most part, that right there is bravery beyond anybody else because he stepped in the ring. Win or lose, he's still our boy. And we'll post him in January when we go over there. But nonetheless, man, shout out to Tate for doing the fight. Chase won fair and square. That's chops up to him too as well. And we'll see you guys next year for sure. But definitely it was upset. Who would have thought, bro? Who would have thought? Okay, back to the actual regular programming. So fellas, we're covering today 5 ways you can be smart on dates, man. I've been on 2,000 dates myself, bro. That's right, 2,000 dates. Up and down. I close about 80% of those dates, which is pretty good for me, you know what I'm saying?
I believe him.
But nonetheless, we got to figure this out because, guys, next year is going to be tough. Finances are up and down for most of you. Jobs are being lost. You know, car prices are going up. Real estate is going up as well, still pretty high. Taxes are really high as well. So things are not in our favor as Americans. Now, you can say, Fresh, you're rich. We talking about, brother, it affects everybody. And I'll say this, in DR, it was super cheap. We had a double date, me and one of my boys, CEO Network, 2 twin sisters. If you're my close friends, you would have seen what happened.
How that date go?
And all my close friends, sorry to hear that. But it was a good date, man. Shout out to my boy. He's a firefighter up in New York. If you guys know who he is, shout out to you. And 2 Dominican girls, it was dope. We had a meal for 4 people. He had some drinks as well. And that meal was only, I kid you not, only $60.
Damn.
Bro, in Miami, that would have been $350. Easy piece, bro.
Damn.
And I was like, hold on. You're telling me I can come over here, there's some baddies pulling up, and I can have a meal and drinks for $60 America? Like, what have I been doing? Bro, I've been wasting time over here in America, bro. And I just realized, bro, it is cheaper to keep her over there. So we're going to go break this down list by list, step by step. We got 5 steps here. Number 1, and this is a list of importance from the lowest to the highest in priority, because the last one here, guys, is going to be key for y'all watching, because this is the cheat code you guys need to escape the matrix. Because unfortunately, fellas, dating is cooked, and I want to tell you this right now. You're fighting for some trash in the streets, bro. Not much is out there, and the girls that you're gonna see, especially nowadays, bro, are so full of nonsense, feminist propaganda, and they don't have any future outside of the present moment that they live in.
Nope.
So you're their last hope, my friend. You're the last hope, and hopefully,
Gotcha, bitch.
they don't say that to you, because I'm telling you, I know some fellas who got some money, they got caught up, bro, and they're cooked. Like, dude, they are. They're married to a hoe, and they don't know, but we niggas know. Look, I'm all for having fun, fellas. You know, I've been having fun my entire career here. Survived it with no serious injuries. You know what I'm saying? Some thorns on the side, you feel me? But, like, we still here thriving. And we're still working, you know? Anyhow, fellas, number 1 on the list, right? You know, before we even get to the list, Bills,
First video?
play the first video.
Yes, sir.
Fellas, you are fighting for women like this. And look, I love women, fellas. People say we hate women. I actually love women, bro, because I get to see in real time how they really are. And you know what? They don't lie to you if you're aware of what's happening. They tell you to your face how they are, how they operate, and I can tell you in plain sight what they're about. So this first video here, we got a streamer that is doing an IRL stream in the streets. Play the clip. I'm gonna let speak for yourself. Play the clip.
Did y'all get married today?
Yeah, low key we did.
Do y'all need it?
We did.
Yeah.
Stop.
Hey,
Can I please get you? Stop.
you want me?
I want you.
For real?
Yeah, dead ass.
You have a whole man though.
Yo, dead ass. What is he supposed to do? Watch.
You like me better?
No.
Oh my God, brother, she's cooked.
I'm not.
What the fuck? Yo! Somehow.
Fellas, that is a married woman
Bro said he know?
with her husband
You heard him say he
on
know?
the street, walking. Mind you, she's lit, by the way.
wearing?
When somebody's drunk, fellas, that is them. I promise you. If someone says to you, yo, bro, I was drunk, I didn't mean to do that, that is them in 4K being themselves under the guise of being drunk. Fellas, this is what you're fighting for. Women like this that will marry you in a heartbeat and say, well, you know what? I'm gonna do what I feel like because I'm a woman. You just need to take it as a man and just be cool with it. If you marry them, fellas,
Gotcha, bitch.
they got you. So listen, I'm just gonna say this, bro. We're fighting for pennies over here when there's dollars in different islands. There's dollars over the seas, and I'll tell you this, fellas. If you focus on actually having value, America has nothing to offer you, bro. Unless you're in the Midwest, in a small town with some possible virgins that may not be virgins, you're cooked. But again, that's what you're fighting for, fellas. We'll continue though with number 1. All right, number 1, only go on dates that you are comfortable with. For example, places you go anyway. She's a +1. So, fellas, I've been doing this for a long time, right? A very long time. I've been in every possible situation you could think of, good, bad, ugly, on purpose, because I want to learn every aspect of dating, what it really means. But you gotta understand, what is dating? Dating is nothing more than you and a woman conversating to see where you end up mentally, physically, and spiritually to either come together or stay apart. Now, dating in the old days meant you're dating for marriage, which was definitely the goal here. But getting married nowadays, fellas, is not a good thing. I would argue that's kind of like
Stupid.
as most men in America would say, because what are you marrying? What you saw before in the video, and she might just diss you and say, hey, he's hotter, he's more fun, I'm gonna go over there. You lose half your money for what? A skank? Bro, nigga. Forget that shit, bro. That's just terrible. But this is where I say, fellas, go where you want to go. Now, this is what I do all the time, right? I'll set up a date, and let's say I get invited to go to a basketball game. I say, hey, it's me and a girl. Can we pull up? Boom. We're invited. boom, boom, boom. And she's coming out as a +1. Now, she may say to me, well, you know what? I want to go to Ruth Chris or Benihana's or Nobu. I'm like, well, I'm going here, so have fun. And that right there just sets the frame. I'm controlling my situation, what I want to do, and I'm going where I want to go regardless. So let's say the date just flops. You know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't pass the FaceTime test. She doesn't do well on the date. She's not really feeling me. Well, guess what I just did? I went to where I wanted to go anyway. So if it doesn't work out, cool. And guess what? It is a free event that I got invited to for the most part. And here's the best part. It's my interaction, my frame. So now I'm in control because if it doesn't work out, fellas, I'm good to go. I still had fun. And she can go home, whatever. I'll call it back up. And fellas, this is where you have to have options because if you focus on one girl at one time, I get it. That's what you want to do. That's the honorable thing to do. But nowadays, fellas, they got 5 guys in the chamber. You just got lucky that night, and she said yes to you, for the most part. Now, if you're a top-level guy, you get more options, of course. But for the average American that's dating these whores, man, dude is cooked. So I would just say this, bro. Go to where you want to go. That's the goal. And if they come to your environment, to your world, good for them. If not, they can stay over there, like I was saying on the show, and get lost. But again, this is the control here, fellas. You're in control. If you let her control the frame, who's leading who? So, fellas, if you're going on a date with somebody, one of your choice, make sure you're going to where you want to go. And that's going to give you a lot of power because now you can control the spending, the environment, what you listen to, and daytime and nighttime. Because each setting has a different cost, price tag on it. And I would argue daytime is way better, which is number 2, fellas, on the list for this is going to be doing activities during the daytime are cheaper than nighttime activities. Now, people arguing and said to me, Fresh, you know what, brother? I think doing daytime activities is too much of a girlfriend experience. Now, I could argue and say, yes, you're correct. But think about this. If you focus on having fun for yourself, right? What do you do during the day? I like to have fun during the day because, 1, I'm more awake. 2, I don't buy drinks. So guess what? Now I'm not spending money on alcohol. It's a fun activity. I get to know her better on a personal level. And I'm doing what I want to do anyway. So for example, I like Dave & Buster's. That's my shit to go to. And look, you may say, Fresh, this is not like a friends meeting. What are you doing? Well, fellas, I'm escalating during that date slowly but surely. I'm actually going to escalate this physically during that process. Now, if you're just playing games and not doing any interaction with physical attention, then yeah, it may lead to a friendship pull. But here's my point. I'm choosing the frame, where I want to go, what I want to do. And in the daytime, it is cheaper for me to see if she's about me versus nighttime where she's drunk. And it's just like an experience because guess what? You don't know the actual facts. And she may say, well, I have work in the morning, buddy. Deuces. So daytime, I can see more and it's cheaper for my wallet. And as well, it's what I want to do. So I would argue, if you want to go on dates, fellas, I'm sure you've been told, go to the bar, get some drinks, it works as well. But if you want to save money in this tough economy, you can focus on getting a simple lunch, a simple fun day at Dave & Buster's. Or, you know what's funny about dating, fellas, that I realize as well? If a girl's on a date with you, for the most part, you got her because she could be anywhere in the world. She could be any guy, any celebrity, any athlete, any paying person. Because, you know, guys, nowadays, people pay for dates. Yeah, surprise, they're paying for girls to go on dinner dates. They're paying for them to go on yachts. They're paying for them to go on experiences because, quite frankly, they're fucking losers. But that means if she chose them over you, you got a chance. But again, this is her entering your frame, your environment. And look at it in the bright side. If you give her the FaceTime test we say all the time, before you go on a date, FaceTime call, 10, 15 minutes, feel her out, see where she's at. And then, you know, obviously you plan the day, of course, before that, invite her out. She's probably going to be in your favor for the most part. Now, this is very important because you got to escalate this date in a certain way. You can't sit there and be friends and be like, oh, good to see you. Hi. You got to be like engaging where she feels special, wink, wink, special enough to say, okay, this guy likes me. He's into me. And it's funny. I was in a DR recently, and on a double date, the girl spoke about how she chooses her man that she goes out with, right? One of the girls. And she mentioned that guys will go on dates with her from America, but they're too nice. They don't escalate physically. she knows that they like her, but they don't show it in real time. So they're like on a date with the girl, and they're buying her dinner, they're taking her out, but there's no real actual physical play happening until the very end, and it's too late because at that point she's like, does he really like me? I can't really tell. Is he gay? You just never know what she's thinking in her head. But for the most part, if you don't escalate physically, she won't know either. So to be safe, you want to escalate slowly but surely every time you can. Now, this is what I like to call the fresh effect. It's slow, effective, and pug-like. Hey, here's how it goes. You start the date, slow and easy. Now you walk her hand across the street. So by this I mean, let's say you're walking across the street, right, to a restaurant or to like a bar. You want to hold her hand and see her reaction. Now, she moves her hand and says, oh, I'm good. That's one count, and we're going to do 3 counts, and you're out. Right. So you know 3 strikes and you're out? We play that game with the girls on dates, right? So that's 1 strike because she said, don't touch my hand, nigga. Okay. Oh.
Nope.
She said nope. Cool. That's fine. But for the most part, she came on a date with you, FaceTime call, talked a little bit, she'll hold your hand. There should be some interest there for the most part. Now, moving forward, you're in the restaurant, right? I know you've been told, fellas, sit across from her, interview style, and talk to her. Now, I don't do that because, quite frankly, I think it's kind of dumb. So, what I do is I'll sit on the same side as her. I focus on talking to her while I'm touching her, appropriately, by the way. So this is going to be me being very transparent. I'll actually go ahead and obviously talk to her side by side. So I'm sitting here, she's sitting here. We're talking. How's her day? How's her life? What's going on with her? And I'm like this. My hand's right like this on her thigh. A couple seconds, take it off. Talk some more. Flirt some more, of course. It's a bit more game. Back on the thigh. And I'm slowly escalating because I want to see how far we can go, how much she likes this in real time. And you'd be surprised, fellas. You can save yourself dinner dates, full night out, and see where she really at. Because, guys, you gotta understand this, fellas. She may like you, but she doesn't know really where to gauge you yet. She's gonna suss you out. And girls know from the very jump the fuck you or not, bro. They know, bro. It's like, oh, this guy's kind of weird. Fuck no. I'll get some dinner on the side or some drinks. Yep. And then go home and fuck who I want to fuck. Or, damn, he's cool. He's not too thirsty. He's chill. He's slowly escalating this in a cool, suave way. I like this guy. And that's where you want to be. You don't want to be the guy that's just, oh my God, grab her thigh. Like, you want to be chill. Nope. Relax. And remember, if it's your frame, your environment, you're comfortable. You may know the bartender. You may know the server, the owner. Hey, Phil, can we get a check over here? Can we get the menu over here? Whatever it is, you got people coming to you like, oh, good to see you again. Welcome back. That shows DHV off rip. Just you being cool with the owner, being cool with the staff. That shows a lot of DHV. So that cool environment, you're comfortable, you're touching slowly but surely, and escalating slowly but surely, you win that engagement 100%. Now, let's say she says to you, oh, why are you so touchy? This is very simple, fellas. It's not rocket science. You could be like, listen, I'm not gonna lie, you're really hot. No, you can say this. This is very simple. You could be like, listen, I can't help it. You're beautiful. I just want to touch you. Boom. Simple and to the point. And she can say to you, okay, cool. I respect that. Or she'd be like, okay. And again, fellas, just 3 strikes and then you're out. If that happens 3 times, you know what time it is, bro. Just chill, back off, and okay, this is not for me. I got to move on. But I guarantee, fellas, if you do a step-by-step process, you focus on, like I said before, FaceTime call, seeing interest, playing it cool, you can win this very easily because, again, she's going to show you step-by-step where she's at. So, fellas, I would argue, again, the daytime activities are better because you can feel her out for sure, and, of course, it's cheaper and less stress on you as that date goes on. All right, guys, number 3. This one's very good. Have your date cook for you at the house. So, most people forget that this is a very simple and effective strategy because, again, dinner is always an option. You focus on going out on dates, and you spend a lot of money on dinner. Of course, I did that for a while as well, and it worked, of course. But as I started getting more health habits and getting healthier, eating out all the time is not good. Actually, I would argue it's bad for you and a waste of money. So what you could do is plan a home date that's still fun. And this is what I'll do. This is really into you, and you went through the steps, like I said before, FaceTime call, checking her interest, obviously showing DHV. She's down to come to your house and cook. Now, is it always gonna be that way? No, of course. That doesn't happen every single time because she doesn't know you. You might be a weirdo. You might be a stranger. She don't know, and of course, that has to be broken down in a better setting. Sometimes you need to go out in public, and then come out to the crib later if you can. But nonetheless, you can start this very simple. You're gonna plan a date, either close by maybe like a park, go for a walk, or maybe like by, I don't know, a lounge, just super chill. You may get a drink or two, or some hookah if you do hookah, and then say, you know what? Listen, ask her this in real time experience. Like before you even go on a date, can you cook? Right? You can plan that date, go to the first spot first. Let's say hookah spot or chill spot, long spot, and then go to the grocery store, buy some groceries that she needs to cook. She cooks at home. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but this happens a lot, guys, because again, if she's into you, this is not a problem because again, she's gonna follow your frame and what you want to do. Versus she says to you, "Oh, I don't want to cook on the first date, nigga. What the fuck? Nope. All right, you know where she's at. She don't like it that much, nigga. It's simple. But again, I think this is good because it shows interest. 1 and 2, she can cook. 10 points because most women can't cook nowadays. They don't give a fuck. So there you go. All right.
On guard.
Let's do one more video as well. And took over. Because fellas, again, this is what you're fighting for. You're fighting for women like this in every society. And you know the worst part, man? Let's see you win one of them by skin of your teeth. This is what you're getting, fellas. Here we go. Part 2.
Actually, your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Hey, you know I'll give you better dick than him, though. You know that, innit?
Go back a little bit. Hear what he said.
Actually, your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Hey, you know I'll give you better dick than him, though. You know that, innit?
Pause. He just said, hold on. He just said, is that your boyfriend? He's like, yeah. You said, you know I'll give you a better dick than him, right?
And she nodded yes.
She nodded, bro.
She nodded. She nodded.
Fellas,
yeah.
No, she didn't.
that might seem like a rare occasion to you guys. Like, oh,
happens every day.
how does that happen often? That was like, because it's Ed Matthews. Bro, that happens every day. There's killers in the street, fella. There's killers in the street that have game, doing this for a long time, have experience, and they're doing this shit every single day. Now, personally, fellas, if she has a boyfriend, I'm good because, first of all, that nigga's smashing too. And, of course, like, you never know if she's blue pill or not. He might be angry, be upset, and kill your ass. So I'm always on the persuasion that, you know what? If she's a boyfriend, I'm good. Stay over there. Now, some niggas don't care. The fuck anything moving, even with a boyfriend, they don't give a fuck. So,
Haram!
you know, she's up for grabs. Now, we'll just stop it there because it's way more than that. But as an example, this is what you're fighting for. Hey, I have a boyfriend. What are you? A placeholder boyfriend for the moment. So keep in mind, fellas, that's what you're fighting for. So save money. Fuck these hoes. All right. Number 4. Keep the date in your frame at all times. Fellas, this happens a lot where I've seen people, especially in our group, Castle Club, they'll go on a date with girls and they can't close. And it's because they start the date on their frame, doing well, then she may dance on them. She may touch them. She may even play the part and make them fall in love in that instance, right? And she'll be like, hey, let's go over here. Or like, well, you know, this is fun, but what about this? And it's okay to take this into consideration for another date. But nigga, on the first date, this is your time to shine as the guy. Because if you guys didn't know this, every girl you meet, fellas, is dating somebody in the current moment. Whether it's an ex-boyfriend, the current boyfriend, which you don't know about, or the guy is just fucking her because it's good. And you have to actually outcompete everyone in that category to smash. Which sounds weird, but fellas, is fuck, bro. Like, this is like dating 101. You are not alone, bro. This is not like, oh, she just met you and like you're the only one. No, fellas, this is like
Gotcha, bitch.
you're number 4 or 5 on the list. The rest of them niggas don't want to step up to the plate, and you know what I'm saying? No pun intended here. And the worst part is that, like, you'll never know until after the fact. So keep in mind, fellas, this is competition at its finest, and yeah, man, you got to show out to get this. But be cost effective. Don't be crazy, because remember, investing in these hoes, bro, or girls like that we just saw in the last video, is a waste of time. So a dinner date for $500 to smash that, it's gonna cheat on you. Bro, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing? That is terrible. like, imagine That's your girlfriend that just said to M. Matthews, oh, yeah. Like, what are we doing here? Like, that's great. Dude, that's somebody's girlfriend. Like, dead ass. So that's like, yeah, exactly. So, fellas, that should never be you. Now, third video. If you don't mind, Bill, let's play that video real quick.
That was crazy.
Fellas, this is what you're fighting for. Tennis women in the Western world are like this. And I'm around them every single day. Inside the podcast, with celebrity friends. And the fellas, even billionaires are not safe, fellas. Billionaires are not safe either. You think I'm safe or Myron's safe? Nigga, nobody's safe.
Nope.
Like, dude, it doesn't matter if you got money, tall, in shape. Nobody's safe, bro. So keep that in mind. Play the clip if you don't mind, Bills.
All day you respected it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
I was like, me, never.
What's up? What's your name? What's your name?
Emma, what's your name?
King.
Shout out to King, man. King is one of the fellas, man. Do the Lord's work. If you want to test your girl, bro, call King and say, yo, King, pull up on me, nigga, right now. Holla at my shorty, because, yo, he's destroying every relationship he can in real time. He's saving y'all niggas, bro. He's saving y'all niggas from pure destruction because he's telling y'all niggas in real time, you're inadequate, she don't like you. And listen, King's that nigga, bro. He's 6'7" or whatever, doing his shit, making moves, and you know what? Props to him. Look, that nigga's on a different level. I ain't compete with that nigga at all. I see that nigga, I'm going that way. King's over there, nigga. I'm going that way. All right? I don't want no beef. Yo, King, shout out to you, my nigga. Seen you around town, bro. I'm going that way, nigga. You stay over there, bro. Okay? I'm good. Bro. I'm good off that shit, bro. Fucking let's continue. I'm serious, bro. That nigga's just...
Oh my God! Oh, let me
You're about to make people hella
let
mad.
me put that in there right quick.
Very fucking mad.
Who gonna make you mad?
I don't know. Wait, it's next? No.
You better be worth making people mad as fuck.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, have a good night, bro. All right, bro.
So you're telling me, you're on a date with a girl. Someone hollers at her, says, yo, come over here. She says to him, oh, you better be worth it because you're going to make him mad.
Stupid.
Bro, what frame is that? That is terrible. Dude, walk away. Just walk away. Like I said on the tweet, walk away because that's shameful, bro. That's despicable. But again, you know, this is normal because that's all he can get. You know what I'm saying? That's his main girl. What he can get, he don't want to lose her. So fellas, what are you fighting for? Dinner date, $500. Trips to Cancun for this? Spare me. Please spare me. All right. Last but not least, guys, number 5 on the list, man. This is the most important list on the list, man. So let's recap from the list from 1 to 5. Number 1 is going to be only go on dates that you are comfortable with. For example, places you're going to go anyway. Number 2, activities during the day, cheaper than nighttime activities, for sure. Number 3, have your date cook at home if you can. That's definitely going to be a better date for you. Number 4, keep the dates in your frame, because if you don't, that might be you. Number 5, which is the most important one, I think, that every guy should experience is travel abroad to places that you've never been to before, like DR, Colombia. Now, do I mean to stay there and live there? No. But what I'm saying is that, like, you need to experience women on a different playing field because in America, fellas, they are definitely cooked. Now, Colombia is very, I want to saturated as well, especially Medellin. So, not the best option, but there's Bogota, there's Cartagena, there's Barranquilla. There's a bunch of small islands you can go to that are more, I want to say, untapped. But here's the issue. If you focus on only America, it causes you to be very tainted and very, like, stuck in a box. And listen, I was in DR, man. That was an amazing experience. I was shocked because I could not believe how cheap it was, how much fun it was. And someone would say, oh, fresh, pay for box. No, nigga, I pay for food for all of us. And that was it. It wasn't like, oh my God, like, we're going to go to this lounge and then this dinner spot and then the club. It's like, nah, we just had a good vibe. Went to a lounge that was free. Got some food. We got some drinks. And that was it. And the bill is $60. Yo, nigga, what? Bro, that was it. And the funny part is that, like, yes, there are zombies over there. What are zombies? You can figure what they are. But you don't talk to zombies. You will pass the zombies and find diamonds in the rough. But I tell you this, Bill, they're 10,000 times better than women in the West that are actually tainted because, again, this is where you got to focus on cost effectiveness. That actual date is worth way more because it's genuine, one. And two, guess what, fellas? It's super cheap. For this, and you're going to pay top dollar for this? We saw in the last video? That's terrible, bro. Like, dude, imagine that is your wife. You're cooked, bro. You're cooked. Versus abroad, hey, listen, you can say what you want about going abroad and passport bros and whatever. They are going to have less bills, less stress, and more fun. If it goes to get married, especially if guys, sorry to say this to you, but like America's not a place because the laws are not in your favor. Women are not in your favor. And if you do get married to a woman in America, she may love you at the very beginning, but a grandma once said, the woman you marry is not the same woman that you divorce because, fellas, this is going to be your life right here. And who chooses to marry is going to determine if you live or die because that's going to be your wife and financial advisor because, fellas, if she says to you, we're done, nigga, what you going to do about that? She going to say,
Gotcha, bitch.
she going to find herself some money. The next guy will move on. So listen, fellas, that's been the 5 things you can do to save money and be smart on dates. I'll tell you this, fellas, I'm going to go to DR way more. I'm going to hug and be there this week again because, again, fellas, I am actually impressed with DR.
We going to DR.
Fellas,
We going to DR.
I'm at my house in DR. I'm dead ass serious, bro. Like, this shit is like
We serious.
life-changing, bro, because,
We serious.
you know, I've been around the world, bro. I've been around Miami for a while. Been in New York, been in LA, been in Vegas. Yo, DR's is shit, bro. Nigga, DR's is shit, bro. Like,
Yes,
dude,
it is.
it was so much fun, bro. I didn't want to leave. I told Myron, I'm staying over here, bro. Sorry. I'm staying. But no. I love you guys, man. I'm back here for a show.
Sensational.
But this week, we got no more shows this week, bro. So we're good. We're cooking right now, bro.
we gonna be in DR.
We're going to be in DR.
Triple date.
Mo, Bills. Yo, we should do IRL stream in DR, bro. IRL stream in DR?
Service.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh my
We
God.
can do a video, Castle Club. There you go. Because we can't show everything on YouTube or, you know what I'm saying? So we can do it on Castle Club for niggas, behind the scenes. What y'all think? Put in the chat.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, fellas, we're going to do after hours with some girls coming out right now. And this was a good show, man.
I think we got a super chat though.
All right, cool. Let's do it. Yo, that's crazy, bro. King is just like a beast, bro. That shit's insane.
Bro, he can have her.
Senior Granado says, remember, fellas, it's just your turn. Be more about to steal your girl. Oh, shit. Is that real?
This AI.
This allegedly.
This is AI.
This is allegedly.
This is AI.
We don't have all of the information. This might be AI.
Well,
we don't know.
Whatever it is, bro, it's working. So shout out to Mo, man. Shout out to Bills. But yeah, fellas, that's it for the stream. We're going to head over to
Why
the
you
after
showing
hours
it again?
in like 30 minutes. And then last thoughts, bro. Listen, bro. Your life is short. You got to enjoy it. Live it to the fullest. And remember this, fellas. At least at some point in your life, you need to be the boss. Whether it's your household, you know, at your business, your income. But your girl, that's totally up to you, bro. That's going to decide whether you live or die happy or upset. And you can get married, fellas, in America, but remember, she got you by the balls. All right, man, we're out of here. Peace, love, blessings, we're out. Gone.